That one conversation that we've been waiting for is finally on. I have here Lady, I'll call her Lady Ganyobi Achaawa, and she was a contestant of Ghana's Most Beautiful 2014. She's just seated opposite me. Let me hail the beauty she's coming in with first. Ghana's most beautiful, redefining beauty for unity. Our culture, our tradition is our pride.
I do miss you.
I mean, I miss Ghana's most beautiful too. 2014 till now, how many years?
Like 12.
Oh Christ, we've gone some couple of years. And it's so beautiful to have you in studio. It's so beautiful to get to connect with you. I've not seen you before. This is my very first time. I've seen you on TV. I've seen you doing great stuff on the socials, but I get to experience you firsthand. And I must say, you're a charming woman. Has anybody ever told you?
I've had compliment, but charming not yet.
No, I mean, I'm sure some of the adjectives is just in the same vein. Wow, but your hair. Okay. All right. No, I wish all of you can see what I'm seeing right now.
It's not that deep.
It is that deep, my lady. Talk to me about it. How do you keep it? What do you do?
So, before I actually started loving myself, my hair was one part of me I hated. Because if you have natural hair, you know how time-consuming it is. You know you have to detangle, pre-pull, pre-condition. It has a whole lot.
Yeah, right.
But I took time to understand that this is my hair. What can I do to make my hair grow? I tried some products, it didn't work, and finally I have the masterpiece that works. My cousin's daughter, she's very young. If you see her hair, and it's because she uses the products that I create. So my hair products, I create them myself and I use it.
Wow.
And now the mom is like, Achaawa, windows was big. And
Wow.
see, natural hair can grow.
Yeah.
Natural hair can grow. You just need to do minor things. I think one thing you need to know is that sometimes when your hair is in a protective hairstyle, you think that, oh, my hair is in a protective hairstyle, but your hair is growing, so you need to take care of your hair. You need to take care of your scalp. I'm just going to show you one simple hairspray.
Please show me.
So you can use cloves, you can use rice, and then onion. So what you do is that you boil them and you get a spray bottle, you put in the spray bottle and you spray it on your scalp every other day at night, and you'll be marveled. I braided the hair, I lost all my edges, like it was that bad.
Sorry.
But now it's all...
You're getting it back. You're getting.
So, yeah.
But I'm very afraid of the smell that is going to come, because you mentioned onions.
Okay, so you see the trick to the onion is that you use dry onion, the skin of the onion. You don't use a fresh onion, you use a dry onion, and you boil it, like you boil it very well. And that's why you have to add the rice, because the rice will neutralize the smell, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I mean, away from the hair, let's talk about the business of this particular time. We're talking Ghana's Most Beautiful.
I tell everybody, Ghana's Most Beautiful is the most prestigious beauty pageant in Ghana. That's on period.
The confidence, the bragging right that comes with, and we love that. And we're celebrating 2 decades.
Can you imagine?
What do you make of that?
I feel it's beautiful. Ghana's Most Beautiful is a beautiful experience. It's an experience I wish every woman can experience, but unfortunately not everyone. Ghana's Most Beautiful changed my life. I remember I was on vacation, level 100 first semester. I was on vacation, and I love Ghana's Most Beautiful. I was just watching, and I was telling my grandmother, like, means this, I can do it.
You can do this.
You know, it was like, yeah, I can do it. And the year before me, there was a lady called Bubune. I just fell in love with her personality.
Yeah.
I just love how she was. And I always tell people that I came for Ghana's Most Beautiful audition. I didn't know anybody in TV3.
Yeah.
I just came here. I knew TV3 was here because I was attending GIG, but I didn't know anyone. Yeah. I just felt that this is something I could do. I came for the audition. Until the day I had my derba, I could not believe I was part of Ghana's Most Beautiful.
That's one of the biggest misconceptions.
Yeah.
People think that, you should know someone from TV3, you should know someone from Media General. And I think that my situation is just like yours. I came in, though I had an uncle who was at the newsroom at the time, but I didn't even tell him I was coming for the audition. I walked into the space not knowing anyone, and I didn't want someone to more like say that, she was selected because her uncle is this person or she knows this person. So I wanted to do things in my way, and trust me, that is so hard. It is so hard because you come in not knowing anything, and you would have to, as people are doing, they're doing the same thing. There was a point, they were taking pictures during auditions, and I didn't even want anyone to capture me on camera, because I'm like, if they see that I've come, if they see that I'm on, because at the time my mom said, "He is expensive. Oh, you can't do this. Hey, you know where we are coming from, Cape Coast, Central Region, you can't do this." But it was a moment for me to also add value to myself. And now I see that you're doing marvelous stuff. Let's talk about the reason why we are here. We are here for Vita Bell.
Yes.
What is Vita Bell in the first place?
Vita Bell is a company or a brand that is hyper focused on the women. Vita Bell is a brand that wants every woman to become the best version of herself. So we have our supplement, we have our collagen, biotin, keratin supplement that is for your hair, your skin, and your nails. And we also have the one for PCOS, hormonal imbalance, and delayed menses. And we also have our self-care products. So we have the Vita Bells. I think I need to bring you one Vita Bell self-care.
I would so much love
that. I owe you one, and I'm a woman of my word.
No, I think then we should do this again.
I'm a woman of my word. So when I say something, I will definitely bring it. So we have self-care products because we want to usher every woman into self-care. We believe that every woman before you can take care of anybody, you first have to take care of yourself. Before you can pour into anything, you first have to pour into yourself. So we have our self-care kits, and we also have our mentorship program, which is the Vita Bell Mentorship and Masterclass. That is a class that we create for women. We create an environment, an ambience where we can learn, we can teach each other, and we can grow together. I feel the narrative of women being their own enemy is a propaganda to make women feel that when they come together, they can achieve more.
Yeah, right.
But when women come together, what they can achieve is extraordinary. And that is what we're looking at. Because for me, I don't have a sister. So being at Ghana's Most Beautiful was the time that I was with women.
Yeah, you bonded with people.
And I learned a lot. Lamine was from my end. I always tell Lamine that I learned so much from her that she didn't even know I was learning from her. Lamine's a very quiet person. You can literally do anything to her, she'll be quiet. And this is me being a Ghan girl. Like, I'm like, why are you allowing people to do this to you? Like, go and do them some small shaggy so that they know that they cannot mess around with you. But Lamine was like, no, Achaawa, sometimes you don't always have to win with shouting and violence. Sometimes you just have to be quiet and see how things go. So yeah, that's what Vita Bell is about, and that's what we do.
But why do women even struggle in the first place? To taking care of themselves, more like projecting their growth. Why do you think we suffer as women?
It's just the society that we find ourselves in. Society has created the impression that a woman has to struggle, a woman has to go through pain, and a woman has to live her life for someone. A woman just gets married and everything about her is supposed to be about her husband. A woman has kids now and everything about her is supposed to be for her kids. Even growing up at home, your mom will tell you that so a girl growing up, she knows that she's actually growing up for a man.
Yeah.
But now we want to change the narrative that men are good, but you have to be good.
Yeah.
Because a man can die, a man can divorce you, a man can find someone who makes him happier than you do. So what if he leaves? What happens to you? But if you're in alignment with yourself, if you're living in your purpose, if you're happy, whether a man comes or not, you're still happy. And that's the kind of, like that's the kind of information or the kind of things we want women to know.
Yeah, talk about doing things for ourselves as women. I think there was a moment I saw you on social media and you were shedding some tears, and I think there were people under the comments saying that you're a strong woman and that you shouldn't cry, you don't have to let no one see your tears. Do you think there are, or what are some of the silent battles that you fight that people don't even get to see in the moment they think that you are really thriving?
So I use tears to express extreme emotions. I don't know for other people. When I'm so happy, I cry. When I'm so sad, like I cry literally at everything. Sometimes when I even have a misunderstanding with someone that I like, and I don't know where it comes from.
Yeah.
I just cry. It's maybe because I'm a last baby.
So sometimes we should know that you are genuinely happy.
Yeah, like today, I made a video. Like honestly, 2 people have sent me a video of them coming from Tamale for the Vitabel mentorship and masterclass.
Yeah.
I cried. Today at 4 p.m. I have someone who signed up from Nairobi and Nigeria. Adobe. Like I feel like this is just a dream I had.
It's overwhelming.
Yes, like. It's just so overwhelming. Like this is a dream I had in my room, a dream where I'm like, oh, I wish I could create a space where women can, see, this person posted this video. She's in Tamale, and she's
getting ready.
Yeah, like she's in the STC bus coming to Accra,
all the way to Accra
for the first time.
Wow!
Because of me, like it's. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
I don't take it for granted. Because I had to speak to the father, because the father actually follows me, and the father said, oh, Achaawa is doing something, I want you to say, oh, daddy, I follow Achaawa. They paid, and for the first time the father is allowing her come to Accra, and it's because of me. So it's not as if I sometimes cry because I'm sad. There are times that I get overwhelmed with work because I have to juggle. Professionally, I'm a PR practitioner.
Okay.
I do marketing as well. I do Vitabel. I travel. And I speak French too. So I do have some gigs that come in here and there. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. I'm human. I have emotions. I'm ovulating. It's just...
Then sometimes you're all over the place. I totally understand. But this means that you are becoming the higher self that you really wanted to be. And as a woman, as a young person, what does it even actually mean practically? Because there are some of us, we are in our workspace. You don't know when you're thriving. You don't know when you're below. Everything just comes together. You become clumsy. So for someone who wants to be at that higher pinnacle of life in the field that they are in, how do they even practicalize it? At what point did they know that truly I'm thriving?
All right, so the highest version of every woman is a point where she doesn't need validation from outside herself.
That's the point I like. The point where you don't need validation
from the outside world.
Okay.
It is a point where she believes in herself and her instincts, and she believes that God and the universe comes together and work for her good. She believes that if someone doesn't like her, it is none of her business. And she believes that she gravitates towards people and things that is in alignment with her purpose. A woman being in her purpose is not just about a physical conversation.
Okay.
It goes into spirituality as well. It is where she can actually sit down and deja vu things. It is where she can understand her purpose. It's like you telling someone that I want to do radio.
Yeah.
And the person tells you that, oh, I don't think you're beautiful. I don't think you have the voice. But if you are in your higher self, you're not even going to be angry. No. You're going to look at him and be like, I pray you get healed.
Yeah.
You understand? It's an inner feeling. It's like, what kind of, I want to say a word, but I don't want to say, it's like orgasm.
I mean, it's allowed in context.
Yeah, you can't explain it. You have to feel it to know what it is. And that's it. Like,
it consumes you, actually.
You are happy with yourself.
Yeah.
You know that this is my body type. This is what works for me.
Yeah, right.
And I celebrate other women when they are going well. Like currently, I'm so happy for Chef Abby's. I feel like she's doing so well for herself. And there is no woman on earth who can fulfill her purpose in life if she hasn't healed and is not living in her feminine higher self.
Yeah.
There are women who have money and are working, but they are not healed.
They're not healed.
You know,
but
someone tells you that, Achaawa, I know there's something wrong with me, but I cannot put a finger on it. Like, you know that you're doing everything, you're working, there's money. That's why, aside making money, you need to have a purpose.
Yeah.
Because it gets to a point in life where whatever money can buy, you can buy it. You want to go on a trip,
you can go.
Eat, you want to travel, you want to buy a new phone. But when you have a purpose, then the money you have is channeled towards the purpose.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to help the disabled. Maybe you want to do travel. Maybe you want to do food. When you are doing something that is in your higher self, when people know, they know.
You're right.
Because you do it effortlessly. Even if you're asleep and they wake you up and they say, Isidua, come on radio, do you have to think or panic?
No.
But if they tell you that go to the football pitch and play, what are you going to do?
Then definitely there will be a scare.
Exactly. And being in your higher self is not a one-day activity.
Yeah.
It
takes practice.
Yeah. You have to pray.
Consistency.
I always tell people that you need to create an altar in your room. When I say you should create an altar in your room, it's like a little corner in your room where you talk to God. You know, we see God as a supreme being, but God is in us.
He lives in us.
Yeah, just like you have your boyfriend, you talk to him every day. That is the type of
I don't know about that.
Okay, just like you have your mother, you talk to her every day.
Yeah.
That's the type of relationship you have to have with God. You know, when you get to your higher self, you can actually hear the voice of God.
Of God.
Yes.
Wow.
You can hear when God wants you to do something and when God doesn't want you to do something. And you know, the highest version of yourself also comes with a disadvantage, because when you start becoming the higher version of yourself, people that are not beneficiary of your highest self would try to take away themselves. So I'll give you an example. Maybe you're a lovely person.
Yeah.
You always like to cook for your friends. You always like to do stuff for them. And all of a sudden you're in your higher self, and your higher self demands you to maybe volunteer. Those who benefit from you cooking for them would start having problems with you. But it's up to you to say that, okay, this is what works for me. This is who I am, and this is what I'm going to do. So yeah, literally that's the higher self.
Yeah, and you're one person who is so consistent on social media. You know, how do we also draw the line where we know that, you know, sometimes you can be on social media and forgetfully you may be seeking the validation of other people, even in the things that you post, because sometimes you post something, then people will come up with very mean comments. They don't even know what you're going through. They don't know the space you're coming from. So how do you even draw the line to protect that personal space for yourself?
Okay. So being constant on social media, you have to be deliberate. I always tell people that we live in an era where people are making billions on social media. If you are here and you have social media and you're not making money on social media, then you're losing a lot of things. Social media is a place where you can sell yourself for free.
Yeah.
If you have to come to TV2, you have to pay for airtime.
Exactly.
And it's expensive.
Yeah, right.
But with social media, if you have your data, you have your light, you have your camera, you clean your lens, you just stand opposite the sun, you can create content. For me, one of the reasons why I'm always stay constant with what I do is I enjoy what I do.
Yeah.
I always say that God gave me everything except a sister. So I
don't have a sister too.
So it makes two of us.
Yeah.
Just
just the two of us, baby.
Yeah. So I feel like when I come on social media, I speak to my imaginary sister.
Yeah.
And my content is not for everyone. Let me tell you something. When I create a video and I have one like, one comment, one share, nine Mary.
Yeah.
Like I'm in trend there on so far. And so I don't keep videos in my draft.
Dabby.
So me create a video now. You gotta see it.
Yeah.
What is the purpose of creating the video if I'll keep it in my draft?
You're teaching us something this morning, because there's so many of us with videos. We've hoarded lots of videos in our drafts. We don't know. You know, sometimes you want to post it and you're thinking
too much. Don't think it. See, when I started this masterclass thing, I was telling my friend that I was going to charge 500 Ghana cedis. She said, who will pay 500 Ghana cedis to come? I'm like, you know what?
And we've sold out the 1,000 Ghana cedis. We've sold out.
Yeah. And as of now, there are people who are even calling my dad that they want to come, but I only want 100.
100. I mean, that's the limit.
So you see, there are people who would project their fears in you. But if you know who you are, you're not going to be bothered.
Definitely.
And you know, you need to create. Imagine you've spent a lot of time to open a shop. Would you ask me whether you have to open that shop every day and go and sit in there? I'm asking you a question. Imagine you have a shop. Let's say you have a salon, you have a boutique. would you come and ask me that, oh, Auntie Achaawa, should I go and open my shop today?
No.
Why?
Because it is yours.
So that is how you need to see your social media.
Yeah.
And one thing is you also need to bulk create content.
Okay.
So for instance, today I can create like 10 contents today and I can post it within 3 days.
I mean, you schedule your posts
Exactly.
so
And I
that
also use TikTok Studios as well.
Right.
So with TikTok Studios, you just schedule your post. Even if you're not online, it's going to post for you.
Exactly.
Now there's AI, so you have to automate things. You don't have to think. You want to create content. You need to optimize your chat GPT to understand who you are, your age, your gender, what you like, what you dislike, everything about you. So when they're creating something for you, they create in your personality.
Yeah.
Chat is supposed to know your tone. Like it's supposed to even know who you're in a relationship with, what you're doing and all. Yeah, you see, it's crazy, but that's what makes it different.
Yeah.
And last but not the least, like the fact that someone does not like your video doesn't mean they didn't like your video.
Oh.
There are people who watch your video and don't like it. Sometimes I go somewhere. I was at the airport one time in Nairobi, and someone came to me that I follow you. I'm like, well, you're not Ghanaian. It's like I forgot that social media is not only for Ghanaian.
Yeah,
baby, if you have a business, carry your business on.
Carry your business on top of your head.
Woman. You see that thing that gives you money? Don't play with it. And how I'm able to also draw a line is my social media is for me and my business.
Just you and your business.
Over the weekend, my mom had her 70th birthday. We had a party. I never posted anything about it because that's my family. When it comes to people I love, I don't post them.
Yeah.
If I post you, just know that I don't post people I love.
You decide.
Yeah, I just decide to keep people I love out there because I believe that people cannot destroy what they don't know.
Yeah,
So
they can't destroy what they don't know.
The things that are dear to my heart. You only see me dancing, shouting, doing this because that is my job, that is my personality. But when it comes to maybe the man I'm with, my parent, once a while I post my mom, but it's not something I do. So when you come on my page, you see me, because it's all about me. And then lastly, social media takes time, and you need to understand the niche you're in. When it comes to niche, I don't believe that everybody's supposed to have one niche. There are people who have multiple niches. Like
gone were the days we're told that if you don't take care, you'll be a jack of all trades and a master of none.
You can be a master of all trades. Trust me. See, in the Bible, God gives someone 1 talent, 3 talents, and then 5 talents. So what it means is that there are people who have more than you, but it's up to you to know what you have and use it so well.
You hone it, you harness it.
Gives you something and you don't use it, he takes it away from you and gives it to someone else.
May he never take what he has given us. Hallelujah. Exactly. That's what we are praying for. But I know that there are some habits that you engage in. There are some things that you do that has made you more self-secure and self-aware. There's so many young ladies who are listening to us right now. I want you to impact into them. What are some of the habits that you personally engage in? At least you can give us a few tips.
Okay. So this is going to be very controversial, but I said what I said and I mean what I said.
Yeah, we said what we said.
I'm unapologetic about anything that I say. Number one is you need to decenter men. Okay. I didn't say you need to hate men. I said you need to decenter men. What is centering men? Centering men is a woman making a man her whole life.
Everything revolves around that particular man.
Everything has to be because of a man. Like, we're even having a conversation about hair. You are talking about, hey, guys don't like this hair. We're talking about random things, microphone. Like you have to really bring in a man in everything, and you live your life according to the purpose and purposes of a man. You don't have your own style. I don't like long hair. I don't know. I just don't like hair touching my neck. So even if I have braids, my braids are always tied up. And then I find a guy and guy says I like wearing wigs. And then all of a sudden I'm going to change my whole life because Kweku Menu said he wants. No, I am supposed to tell Kweku Menu that I don't like hair on my neck. So if he likes me, he will be with me. If he doesn't like me, I have to respect myself enough to say, Kweku Menu, I love you, but being with you would not make me happy, and I will not reach my highest self. So just day upon make a day my corner. So one, you need to decenter men. Number two is you need to decenter family. I'll go into that.
Wow, family.
See, when I say you should decenter family, not every family.
Okay.
There are people who are coming from families that are taking so much from them than they are getting from the family. The family system, money is supposed to flow from top to down, not from down to top.
Okay.
But we live in an environment where mothers, fathers, older siblings are looking up to the younger ones. So the younger ones have to engage themselves in things that they are not proud of just so that they can provide for them. I say that the fact that a guy is good in bed is not a reason you should have a child for him.
Preach, sister.
Because a child is a forever thing. I can decide not to be friends with you again. I'll quite say, so that means for me myself. Can't feel like I know.
Yeah.
But if you have a child, you can't do that to your child. So before you open up your legs for any man, ask yourself that, is this man a responsible man that I would want him to father my children? If your family is taking so much away from you, girl, you gotta run. You have to run, because people would not stay with you when you have nothing. The reason why they are still with you is because you have something.
You can offer something.
I'm not saying be mean to your family, but have boundaries. You know that this is how much I earn. This is how much I'll be willing to let go. When you don't create boundaries, family will take away everything from you, and you realize that you don't have anything. Because in the type of world we find ourselves in, parents are like, Obi say Obewoba because of percent punishment. Like, it's very bold of you to think that your child will grow up and even have your interest, or your child will even be successful.
Right.
And the third thing I want to say is that have a relationship with yourself. Like, know yourself. Know the type of outfit that works for you. Know your body type. Like, know the part of your body that is sensitive. Like, you need to know yourself. You need to love yourself, and you need to understand yourself. When you know all these things about yourself, it enables you know what you want to do and what you don't have to do. And then lastly, I say that every woman, in order to be happy, first of all, you need to know your genotype, you need to know your blood group. It helps you a lot. If you know your blood group, you know some type of meals you're supposed to eat, you're not supposed to eat. So for me, I'm an O positive. As a Ghana girl, I like kinky, but I realized that it's not working for me because of the maize in it. It's not good for me. So as much as I'm a Ghana girl and I love kinky,
you have to limit that as well.
Exactly. So you know that. And also, just be in tune with yourself. Pray. Like, I can never underestimate the power of prayer. Like, I believe that God is able to do exceedingly and abundantly above everything that we ask for in His name. I believe that if you believe and trust in God, there is nothing that you cannot do. Sometimes when you don't have anything to say to God, just thank Him for the things He has done for you. And God is enough. You don't need a lot of people. When it is your time, He said, when it is time, I, the Lord, will make it beautiful. So when it's not time, don't really force it, because when it is time, like, people would want to offer their services, their products, and their cash to you just because
without struggle. And I mean, if it's aligned, and the whole of the universe will definitely come together to make everything possible. But one of the things that women struggle with is knowing the difference between being strong and the moment where they actually need help. You know, how do we differentiate strength and weakness in the time that you know what you need to actually ask for help?
Me, I ask for help every day. Me, even if I'm opening the door, I can't stress myself. You know, and women should learn to ask for help. Like, ask. A man can meet you today and say, I want to have sex with you.
And they are bold enough. Like, they can just say it.
Audacious. See, what is the worst that can happen? Like, me, that's my man. Like, I would ask, like, okay, I want more. And you see, I'm just saying this because I have gotten to that level. But if you are at a point where you can't ask, start greeting people you don't know. So walk into a restaurant and see a stranger and say hi. When you say hi to them and they don't respond, will you go to prison? Will you die? So when someone's like, start greeting people. When you go to a place and someone gives you a bad service, you should be able to say that, oh, I didn't order for chicken, I wanted fish.
So let me tell you a scenario that happened yesterday. When I was closing from work, I was walking with a gentleman friend of mine, and I were to order a ride to Circle, and then we would continue our journeys from there separately. And when we were walking just out of the premises of Media General, and I saw one car just moving to the direction of Circle. I just imagined that probably they are going to Circle. Maybe they weren't even going to Circle. And I shouted, I'm like, are you going to Circle? Then she said, yes, you can join me. And I joined with my friend. And the first thing he said is that, you're too bold. And I'm like, you know what? We've saved, we've pocketed some money there, and we get to join someone else at least for free. And so I think that you are right with that.
You need to be audacious. Ask. What is the worst they can do? Okay, I won't give you. I move on. a woman is not, see, women go through a lot. We have cramps. Like, a woman actually walks on the streets while she's and you think a woman is a normal human being. No. See, baby girl, ask for help.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you should beg, okay, because if you ask something from someone over and over and over again, you're literally begging. That's why you need to be financially stable to provide yourself. So if I ask you to buy me a bottle of water, I'm not asking you because I can't afford. I'm asking you because I just like people doing things for me. And don't feel guilty at all. You know, like you go to someone's house and you have to sweep. Like, you are living here. But like, listen, I have cooked my house. I have cooked in my house.
Exactly.
Then what are we talking about?
Let's go to some other conversations, some fun bits of it. Let's talk about Ghana's most beautiful once again. And I want to know if there was ever a point you felt like giving up. How long did you even stay in the Ghana's most beautiful house during your time?
Maybe I never felt like giving up because I enjoyed every
bit of it.
Yes, I enjoyed it. The only thing was, you know, I remember when we started Ghana's Most Beautiful, you know, like the first show. And at that time, the producer was Auntie Sisi and Mr. Danu. So I was there and Auntie Sisi called me that, Achaawa, you'll be the one to open the show. I'm like,
oh.
I was crying. And then she said, when you are done crying, come on the stage. I realized that you're crying on your
It won't solve anything.
But it told me the type of trust and the type of something I have that I didn't even know. Because when I was even coming for Ghana's Most Beautiful, and with this one, I always say that I owe Miss Nancy that, you know, my name Achaawa is not a common Ghanaian.
Oh.
So I wanted to use the name now. So my family and I decided that we're going to use the name now. So even on my debut, all the flyers we did, we're going to use the name now. So the first day we met Miss Nancy was inside TV3 at the auditorium, and everyone mentioned their name, and I said, my name is Na, and she said, you are not going to use the word Na. So then maybe we try Miss Nancy. But it all came together for my good, because if I had used the name Na is a normal Ghanaian for every Ghanaian woman. But when they say the word Ganyobi Achaawa, it resonates with me. And I actually got the name Ganyobi Achaawa from Ghana's Most Beautiful, because in my year, the song, my side of the song says Ganyobi Iheyefel. So I took the Ganyobi from there, because people started calling me Ganyobi, and I just added it to my brand, and it just became Ganyobi Achaawa. So yeah.
So what does the Achaawa actually mean? So
Achaawa is the name given to the first daughters in my family. So I'm from Jamestown. Even though I'm the last born, I'm the first daughter. So all my uncles' daughters are Achaawa. Even my brothers, if they have kids, all their kids will be called Achaawa. So that's the where I come from. That's the
But what part of the show do people not see on TV? You know, we only see the glamour. We see the very nice moments, people smiling and cheering you on. But the very parts, the nook and cranny that people don't get to experience. You want to share some of those moments?
The rehearsals.
That is, you know, I broke about 2-3 heels, and I mean, when it came to the runway, during rehearsals, and I had to go change my heel, and sometimes call family. They will come for the heels that I've broken, go and repair them and bring them back.
The rehearsals. You know, Ghana was beautiful. It's not easy. It's not as easy as they see it on the screens. You know, because when your topics are given you on Tuesday, you have to meet you're even giving laptops to work with.
We're giving 2 personal computers, not laptops. No, and it's 16 of us. No, but before you come, you should have had some general perspectives of. It's just two PC, 16 ladies, and we are taking turns, and it's not for all. It's not all the time. We had a time limit. And you know,
yes or no?
Well,
they gave you, they no give you.
Achaawa, why are you doing this? I'm the host of the show.
I'm just asking you a simple question. Did they give you or they did not give you?
So let me
Madam, see, understanding the question is part of answering.
I know it's part of the. Don't worry, we'll definitely be back to handle. No, we'll be back to handle.
I hear you.
Did this shit on me?
very fun conversation that we are having here. We're talking Ghana's Most Beautiful. We're talking the project she has in a few.
It's tomorrow.
It is tomorrow, and so we're going to be delving more into that particular one because it is tomorrow, and you have to know all of the details. So if you're making it there, you know that you are coming prepared, fully prepared, so that you don't waste that amount that you're spending on it, because she's going to impact, and all that you have to be ready to do is also to add value to yourself as a woman. Women are strong, women are innovators, and so be a part of this conversation. If you just joined in, we are talking to Achaawa, like I said, and we are listening to Ifya Woman. Ganyobi, we are back. You were trying to put me in a particular situation which I don't want to be in. So this is what I said. During my time, we're given 2 personal computers, and we had to take turns in using that. And the struggle. For context, people would come in and you don't know what they are even coming to use the PC for, whether to talk to some random buddy, and you will go there and they'll tell you that, I still have some 20 minutes left, let me wrap up. And you would want to connect with your team so badly. And the only times we could talk to our parents or family was maybe when, it was a major struggle for us. But you're talking to me about your experience too. Why are you looking at me like I had it easy? You're looking at me as if it was on a silver platter. It wasn't.
I'm so sorry for you. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry.
Now see what you're doing.
You said it wasn't easy for you.
You
even had to share. You do know when we see our parents, when we're on the stage, because when we're done, we just
then you say hello to them. No, we never saw them. We just and it's just 1 minute, 30 seconds actually.
You see life, people don't appreciate what they have. You actually have to. We don't speak to your parents. You don't speak to them at all.
Right.
But you see, I think that is what makes
GMB.
Where you are away from your phones, you're away from your mom, your dad, your loved ones, and you are just come somewhere.
Yeah.
You are being loved, you are being taught to be confident. You learn you are being taught how to walk in heels, how to eat different foods and all that. One of the beautiful memories I have with GMB is the cooking.
Yeah.
So in our year, there's a lady called Abna from Ashanti region. She cooks jollof. And for some funny reason, Abna likes pepper. I don't even know why. Yeah. She would make the food so spicy and it's so good. And everyone would be eating like Abna, why? And it was the first time I even tasted wheat. They use wheat to prepare something like jollof. Yeah. I had never tasted it before. So it's a beautiful experience when you're supposed to write a list of things that we need to be bought. This person brings her list, this person brings her list, and then they go buy it and all that.
I mean, it's just bringing together different cultures, different identities. And trust me, Ghana's Most Beautiful is that platform. But we're celebrating 20 solid years, 2 decades of excellence, of legacy. And this time around, you know that the prizes are going to be very different.
Can we contest again?
I don't know if there would ever come a time where they would change the face of it, where the past contestants can come together.
This is like
something
the Queens of Queens.
Exactly.
Queens of Queens.
Yeah. And it will be an interesting one. I think we are just advocating. We are just throwing in a word that it should be done. But this year, the new queen for 2026 gets a new crown. Yeah, a brand new crown. And the queen is also getting a 200,000 Ghana cedis cash prize. Yeah, cash. Cash prize.
And they're gonna clock it.
This one is, we are going to clock it for them.
TV3 is clocking it.
They are clocking
GMB
it.
is
Me,
clocking
GMB is clocking it. Adisa Productions is clocking it.
We want shout to work on under.
One shout, undertone. And you know what's even better?
What's tell me?
You're going to get a sponsorship for a master's degree.
What was an wako school?
TV3 watch here. You know, it's a serious with degree. You're going to come back again because you know that you're going to go back to school. You have plans on going back to school, furthering your education, getting better. Or what's your master's? We should go on. And you're also going to get the opportunity to participate in Miss Earth International.
Hey,
We're going to go global.
like this is.
This is all we've
change
been.
my.
I know, but no, I can't go again.
Why?
You are doing Vita Bell.
Oh, Major.
Please do Vita Bell.
I'll stop.
No, you have a lot on your plate right now. So I think that I can go again.
But you have a lot on your table.
What is happening here? What's on your plate right now? So you can be a part of Miss Earth International, a global opportunity, and you're also going to get an ambassadorial deal from a sponsor. And you know, when it comes to Ghana's most beautiful sponsorship, trust me, we have the best of the best on there. And so you don't know which particular brand is going to be from.
And all the brands that come on board on
They are
GMB,
solid. They're great. And you also get, this melts my heart. You know, Ghana is now ranked the first in gold, in the whole of Africa, gold.
See the thing,
and so you're gonna get a gold jewelry set.
Hey, you're joking.
Yeah, a jewelry set. No, I'm not playing. I'm not kidding. Mo, you let a mobile. Dabby. I'm right in the hub of where it's happening.
Good.
It's too good to be true, but it is true.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's too good because I know TV3 would not say something you can't do.
Yeah. So aside all of that, you're also gonna get some exciting sponsored gifts and services.
Wow.
No.
I think TV3 is out doing themselves this time.
I didn't even mention the car. The car.
Listen,
the car.
If you are a young girl watching, listening to us.
Wait for one more.
Yeah. On me hold the mic.
There's one more.
I'm on the
you
hold.
get an
I'm on the
all-expense paid trip. They call it abroad. You know, when it was our time, they made mention, they said Dubai, but now abroad, so you don't know where it is you're gonna go to.
Huge.
So now you can tell all the young ladies.
Listen to me, and I'm telling you this from the deepest point of my heart. If you are a young lady and you believe that you can contest for GMB, I am seated here today as a product of GMB because GMB changed my orientation, my life, and my confidence.
Yeah.
This is your time.
Yeah.
I don't know how much the forms cost, but girl, that exposure you are going to
not
get
compared.
on that platform can never be compared to
Not
the
at
money.
all.
Girl, go pick that form. I know there's a particular girl who's listening to us and she has been saying, I want to do this, I don't want to do this. Girl, do it.
Do it.
You know why you should do it? Because it's better for you to try and fail
What's
than
there
not
to
try
lose?
at all than to not try at all. So girl, like, do you know how many years someone is supposed to work to have 200,000? And you know that, like, till now people call me GMB.
Yeah, I still get that. You know, so the person that called, that gave me that 200, that money, I shouldn't have mentioned the amount. Yeah, but the person that gave me that money says he's been watching GMB for as long as, he can remember.
imagine?
And then he just liked me from the onset. Immediately he spotted me. And he's not from the central region.
Oh,
he's from the northern
That's
region.
the beautiful thing about GMB.
Yeah,
like,
right.
you're not supposed, because I realize that the Votarians love me a lot, and I'm not even from the Volta region. I think Votarians love, like, there's
that connection.
Yeah, baby girl. See, I don't know which region you want to represent.
Yeah.
But if there's this inner voice in you that tells you that contest. If it's not good, and TV3 would always support you. I'm not paying anything to be here. I'm also going to be on TV3, and TV3 has been supporting every single. It's more like a family.
Yeah.
At the same way, it's like a family.
It is a family.
The only thing is, make sure when you come here and you're leaving, you leave on a clean sheet.
Then you can always come back.
Leave and be saying things that are not true, because you never know. Maybe you just need a recommendation from TV3. Whether you like it or not, Adesawe is giving you a platform that will change your life. It depends on how you utilize the platform. I didn't win GMB, but look at me here. You didn't win GMB.
No,
look at you.
But I am here.
You understand? So GMB is just going to give you the platform. Whatever you want to use it for.
No, this morning has been so emotional.
I can never talk about my success story
without the mention of GMB.
Because GMB made me know that my hair, Miss Nancy, Miss Nancy, dear, she's they were. I don't. Sometimes
shout out to Miss Nancy wherever she is.
I love her.
Yeah.
I remember one time when we were in the house, we were talking about, I want to win. Miss Nancy told me this. She said, Achaawa, you are not a star. You are not a queen.
Yeah.
You are a star.
You were a star.
At that time, it hurt me so much because I was in the house and all I wanted to be was a queen. But Miss Nancy saw beyond the walls of being a queen. And I'm like, I'm here, you'll be queen. So Miss Nancy helped us. And this is the type of grooming you get from GMB. Like, they groom everyone differently. And see, I don't know who is listening to us, but if you want it, girl, just
go for it.
Go on the website and just do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Just do what you got to do.
Thank you so much for coming, Achaawa. Ganyo B. Achaawa. Finally, let's go over the details for Vitabel, the masterclass.
So the Vitabel mentorship and masterclass is happening tomorrow, 30th May, at Tank Palace Hotel, which is a 5-star hotel. I want to give my Vitabels a premium experience. We're bringing bands, we're bringing MT9. The registrar general department will be there for those who want to register their business. And we're also going to have a feminine wellness section.
Yeah, what time are we coming?
We're coming at 10 a.m. But if you want to, because we're also going to have a breakfast buffet. If you want a breakfast buffet, make sure you come before 9:30. Just come and experience. Don't just. It's not just a masterclass. Just like I said, it's an experience. And thank you so much. I also want to use this opportunity to say thank you to TV3 for the amazing work they're doing for women like myself. I can only speak for myself because I know me. Yeah. It's been beautiful. God bless them, and I pray that they get to impact more women so that we can also impact other women. So God bless TV3.
Yeah. And since we can speak some French, let's just do the outro in some French.
Ok. Bonsoir tout le monde. Mon nom c'est Ganyo B. Achaawa. J'espère que tout le monde va bien. Donc demain c'est le 30 mai 2028. Je fais le Vitabel Mentorship et Masterclass. Vraiment, ça c'est pas un programme ordinaire. C'est quelque chose qui c'est vraiment bien. J'ai invité tout le monde. Encore mon nom c'est Ganyo B. Achaawa. Passez un magnifique week-end.
Mention me. Mention me.
Je suis là avec Isidwa. Elle est une belle femme. Elle est noire, unique, avec quelque chose qui c'est vraiment bien. Et aussi, merci beaucoup TV3, merci beaucoup Adesawe. Et merci beaucoup tout le monde qui est là.
Merci.
Mon nom c'est Ganyo B. Au revoir. Bisous, bisous.
Au revoir, Ganyo B. Achaawa. Merci de la beaucoup. This has been 3lounge right here on 92.7. I'm Isidwa Afenyi, and it's a wrap. Do enjoy the rest of the weekend. And up next, Beatrice is on.